we heard you got in last week. We're rooting for you. We're all in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was sitting on the putting green on Thursday, and I started looking at my social media, and it just starts blowing up with all these people saying, "We're from the Rich Eisen Show." I'm like, what is going on? So I had to go into Spotify and listen. And
there you go.
I appreciate the shout out.
Of course, man. So let's talk about your career and how did you find yourself on the PGA Tour? How'd you get there, Mark?
I started up on the PGA Tour Canada, played 2 seasons up there, which was so much fun. Got my web.com, now the Korn Ferry Tour, through finishing 3rd up there. And then in 2014 finished in the top 25 on the Korn Ferry, so got my PGA card through there. So it all happened kind of fast. Obviously, I'm a little bit of a journeyman now, going back and forth, but it's been a good run.
Is that why your Twitter handle is @HomelessHubs, Mark? What's that all about? What is that?
A little bit, kind of right out of college when I was playing mini tour golf. I was in Arizona, just kind of couch surfing, sleeping on somebody's air mattress, floor, wherever I landed. And I wasn't paying rent, so they just started calling me homeless. I'm always a little scruffy around the edges, so it just kind of stuck.
Okay, and so then then that was available. There wasn't like somebody was squatting on @Homeless Hubs on Twitter, huh?
Actually, I had my pro-am group today was like, is your nickname Hobo? And I was like, I don't know. We might have to change that.
Oh, Hobo Hubs.
Be better.
That's a little tighter.
A hole in my shoe.
That's a little tighter. And so where were you when you found out that you were going to be in the Travelers last week? Where were you?
So the weekend before, I was actually at a bachelor party in Austin expecting to have an off week.
Okay.
So it was quite the turnaround. And then all of a sudden, I was second alternate. So I hopped on a flight late Tuesday night, and I think I landed about 11:30, and I had a bunch of messages saying that Brooks had WD'd. So it was about 11:30 on Tuesday night.
So how often do you travel or have been traveling as an alternate? And then you find out that you might not even get in? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean, this year I've been playing out of the 126 to 150 category, which is technically conditional status. So it's been a little bit of a whirlwind, not knowing for sure. A lot of weeks you know for sure you're not going to get in. A lot of weeks you know for sure that you will. But there's been, 5 or 6 this year that, depending on withdrawals and stuff, I may or may not get in. I think I've been actually pretty lucky. I'm going to get 21 starts this year, which is awesome out of that category. A lot of that is because I played well in the fall. But, yeah, it's been kind of a weird year. But at the same time, it's, taught me to just be ready when I do need to play. And if anything, it's taught me that maybe I've been playing too much for the last couple of years. And rather than play, 5 weeks in a row, medium talent-wise and mental capacity-wise, maybe play 1 or 2 when I'm firing all cylinders. So it's been a different year, but good in a lot of ways.
So have you ever flown standby to play standby? Have you done that? Has that actually happened?
I've never done that. That would be a new one. Luckily the PGA Tour has a good relationship with United.
Okay.
So we usually get.
I'm just trying to see how extreme it really is for you.
Yeah, no.
Traveling around.
I mean, it is. It is different than a lot of guys. You really just see the top guys on TV and think about the private planes and stuff. But the majority of us, we're traveling like crazy and fitting all our stuff and our kids' stuff into Avis rental cars and driving from Chicago here this week. And it's not as glamorous as it looks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a great life, but definitely there's a lot more stuff like that going on than you might know.